Hey, this is Jay with Sakred Gaming. Happy Reset Day. How in the world are you guys doing? If you're new to Destiny, Reset Day is the day that all the milestones and activities reset and you can do them to get powerful gear. So I'm going to go through these. I also want to talk about factions because besides being Reset Day, it's also Faction Week. So we'll get into that. But let's go through these. Now, this is my third character and I don't have the Crucible unlocked. But normally you'll have a call to arms right here, and Destiny with this latest update just made it so that it doesn't take as much to get this done. So 5 or 6 matches, if you do play PvP matches, you can get this done and get some powerful gear to unlock. So definitely do that. This week the flashpoint is on Io. Basically, if you go to the planet Io and complete public events there, you can get this powerful gear to drop. Usually takes about 3 heroic or 5 or 6 normal ones to get that to drop. And then we've got the Nightfall, I'll show you that here in a second, and Clan XP. If you do all of these, including public events now, they changed that. If you do all of these, it will contribute towards your Clan XP and you can get some powerful gear to drop with that as well. But let's look at the Nightfall real quick. This week, the Nightfall is on the Pyramidion. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And these are the modifiers. We have Torrent, Boundless Power erupts from within. Your abilities recharge much faster. Use them to shatter your foes. So you're going to get your abilities a lot faster, but you're going to need them because we also have Time Warp 0 Hour. The mission timer cannot be extended. Choose your battles carefully. So when you're doing the Nightfall, you're going to have that timer on, which I really don't like, and you're not going to be able to extend it at all. So make sure you're just engaging the enemies that you have to engage and just running past everything else, and then chain your supers together with your fire team and you'll do quite well. But let's get into factions. All right, so when you come down here, you're going to get an indicator to go talk to this guy with Dead Orbit first, and you have to listen to all 3 factions. There's 3 factions that you have to listen to and hear their spiel, and then you're going to get a chance to pledge. If this guy is not here, just go back to Orbit. I had a heck of a time this morning with these guys not showing up. So if they're not here, go to Orbit and then come back down. But just hit A to accept. You're not actually pledging when you do that. Each one of these people, we're going to have a challenge this week, and you're going to have a chance to get this nice weapon for 1,000 glimmer instead of the 50,000 glimmer. So I'll explain that here a little bit more. But here's the Dead Orbit guy. And we'll go to Lakshmi, who is with Future War Cult. And Future War Cult person is right up here. Like I said, there's 3 factions. Each character that you can have can pledge to 1 faction and only 1 faction. So make sure you choose wisely. So here's Lakshmi, and they have a pulse rifle. You can see the things on it right there. All right, and then we'll go to the last one. And the last one is New Monarchy, and it's on the other side of the map. So once you pledge, though, basically Destiny is going to keep track of everybody's pledges and all the rank ups that you get towards that pledge, and then whichever faction has the most, that faction will actually be able to get their weapon at a reduced rate at 1,000 glimmer instead of 50,000 glimmer. So that's the exciting thing this week. If you have 3 characters, you can cover all 3 factions. If you just have 1 character right now and they have to be to level 20, then I hope you pick wisely. So in order to get that weapon. So here is the New Monarchy person over here. Let me know who you're going to be picking. I am basically choosing just by the way the armor looks and everything like that. So for my Warlock, I'm going Future War Cult. For my Titan, I'm going Dead Orbit. And for my Hunter, I'm going New Monarchy. So this is the last person to talk to, and this is their sidearm that you have right here. And you can see the perks there. Now, in order to actually pledge to a faction, after you talk to all 3, oops, didn't have to do that. After you talk to all 3, then you're just going to click on this thing right here. Now, notice this. Notice it says 50,000. When I click here and pledge, now I've pledged to that. And now you can see that the weapon is only going to cost 1,000, but it requires a New Monarchy victory. So like I said, Bungie's going to keep track of who everyone else pledges to, and then that person is going to get that weapon. So you saw all the different weapons. Dead Orbit has that scout rifle, Future War Cult has that pulse rifle, and New Monarchy has that sidearm. But that is how factions work. Let me know which faction you guys are going to be pledging to. Like I said, I based mine just on what the armor looks like. I really like the helmet on the Hunter, I really like the helmet on the Warlock, and I really like the helmet the best on the Titan. So that's why I'm picking those. You're going to have different things drop up. Basically, the way that you rank up your factions is you just do everything else. Lost sectors, public events, Nightfall, strikes, PvP matches, and everything like that. And then you can go back there and just rank them up, and you can get packages to drop from that. But besides that, last but not least, this is what Tess has to offer. I'll let you just see these. A couple dance emotes, Sparrow ship, ooh, an exotic ship, which I don't have enough gold dust to get. And then some weapon ornaments, Comstock loads for the Prospector, and under construction for your tractor cannon. And then we've got some gloves, some gauntlets that you can pick up. Some of these ghosts, some cool shaders. That one actually looks pretty cool. Can't wait to check that one out and look at it. And then some Fire Team medallions. Make sure you pick these up if you don't buy anything else. But that is Reset Week. Hope you guys have a blast ranking up your factions. If I forgot anything, I'll make sure I'll put a comment and pin it to the top. But if you got any questions, make sure you leave them for me. But man, hope you guys have an awesome week. As always, take care and God bless.